know my dad loved that song. I don't know if I was tricked by my brothers or not, but they encouraged me to tell dadisms, things that not everybody knows about our dad, that we all love and hold dear to our heart. Most of you guys know Dad as Grandpa or Bishop or Brother Sorensen, and he was loving and kind and sweet. Only a few of you, I'd say, know the hyper-competitive, aggressive Kory that you might find on the basketball court or in the backyard playing board games. As his boys were getting older and they were able to beat him in more things, I could see that come out. I saw on more than one occasion Brad or Davey beating him in settlers and him jumping across the table and wrestling him because he was sad he lost. Or seeing his disheveled face on the basketball court after we beat him in a round of tip-out 4 or 5 times. And then he finally gave up and we had to go do the dishes. My dad was very competitive. One story that I think kind of sums up his competitive nature would be a doctor appointment that I'm sure he was forced to go to. My mom, probably 15, 20 years ago, took him to the doctor for the first time in a long time. And to be frank, the doctor told him he was overweight, and he had a high cholesterol, and he was getting fat. So Dad took that. The very next day, he changed his entire life. He started running 5 to 7 miles every morning. And he did that. And I know he did that with the intention to walk into the doctor's office 6 months later for his checkup and say, I've lost 8 sizes of pants and I'm 50 pounds lighter and I'm in shape. What do you think of me now? And I love that about my dad. I think we all have that in me. I think I take losing a lot like my dad. If I lose in something, I don't want to talk to my brothers for a long time, sometimes a couple days. It's always out of love. Another thing that most of you might not know about my dad is how much he loved Costco. He loved Costco. I'd say in the 5-day work week, he would go there for lunch about 4 of those 5 days for free samples. I know my brothers and I have all done it. We've gone with him and we go to the samples of the fried chicken lady and we get it and then we go around the aisle and come around the back side and sneak one as we walk away. She'll do a double take and we'll come back for a third sometimes. And my dad loved Costco. It was so much to the point where we had someone from his local Costco come to the viewing last night because he loved that place. He would light up every time he walked in. There's a lot of stories I could share about my dad and food. Cooking and food was our thing. That was time that I had with him in the morning to learn, to share alone time with him. He taught me where I could be creative with recipes and where I had to follow them exactly. I took that lesson in life to know there's certain things you need to follow to the T. These are lessons that I want to share with my kids. I love when my kids want to cook with me, when they're interested in food. Every Sunday when I talk to my dad, he'd ask me, hey, what'd you make today? I'm convinced my dad never ate an onion. He'll tell you to your face, he never ate an onion. My dad had a lot of oddities with food. One thing that I know about my dad is he thought everything was better if you added more cheese, more bacon, and more butter. One story that I remember is we went to Red Lobster for the first time. I was with him and he said, oh boy, these cheddar bay biscuits are good. I can make them now. He took the challenge that I can make these. And we made it the first time. They came out pretty good. They came out just like we had at Red Lobster. And then the next time we made them, we called for a cup of cheese, and he added 2.5 cups of cheese on it. Whoa, Dad, what are you doing? And then the next time he made it with the same amount of cheese, and they put butter on top of them. I still remember when Scott said, hey, I put cheese on my waffles sold. Dad was done. They would never make another waffle again without cheese on it. And then he added bacon to it as well, and it made a perfect world. There's a lot of stories that you guys might know about my dad. Things that we'll hold and cherish forever. What everybody who meets him does know is that he was so loving, so kind. He served. He loved children. I know the hardest thing for him getting old and with the sickness was not being able to serve and having to be served. he still, every time I'd come to see him, he would, light up my face with a smile and give me a big hug. I love my dad. I have the best dad in the world. I'm so lucky to have him for the 65 years that he lived. And I'd say these things in Jesus Christ.